Good morning students. Welcome back to your English language online class. Today I will be discussing with you about comprehension and composition. First let us talk about comprehension. Now you all know a comprehension consists of a passage upon which questions are set to test your ability to understand the content of the given text and to infer information and meanings from it. Now I am going to tell you a few tips in order to score good marks or full marks in comprehension. First, read the passage very carefully and quickly to get the general idea. Then again read the passage a little slowly to know the details. Then study the questions that are given thoroughly and turn to the relevant portion of the passage, read them again and then rewrite them in your own words neatly and precisely. Remember, your answers should not be in one word, it should be in a complete sentence and it should be precise. Okay, so this is all that is there in comprehension. Now I am going to discuss with you about composition. So children, the first topic that we are going to discuss today is essay writing. Let us see the structure of an essay. An essay is divided into three parts. First is the introduction, second is the body of the essay, and third is the conclusion. Now children, the introduction of an essay should be very short. It should be very brief. It should always be interesting. It should catch the attention of the reader, and it can be a quotation, a proverb, or a very brief story that is leading up to the subject. Then comes the body of the essay. Now body of the essay is really the essay itself. Here you talk about the actual subject or the actual topic of the essay in detail. You can divide this into different paragraphs. The paragraphs should be well constructed and should be related to one another. Then finally comes the conclusion. Now as the introduction arouses interest for the reader, the conclusion should satisfy it. Now in simple language, a conclusion should be something that tells about the end of an essay. It should sum up the arguments of the essay. A conclusion can be a suitable quotation also. Now suppose you are given to write an essay on a visit to an exhibition. So in the first paragraph you would write the introduction. So in the introduction you would tell what an exhibition is, right? And then in the body of the essay you will tell about the exhibition, how was your visit to the exhibition and what all you saw there, like that. And finally in the conclusion you will tell how was your experience at the exhibition, what all things you brought from the exhibition. So this is how an essay is written. Now children, another topic that we are going to discuss today is letter writing. Letter writing is a delightful form of composition. Through letters, we communicate with one another. Each and every person should know how to write a letter. Now, letters are of two types, formal letter and informal letter. Now, formal letter is the one that is written for an official reason, like asking permission to take a leave, or writing to the editor of a newspaper, or making a complaint regarding something. And informal letter is the one that is written to your family members or friends. So first we are going to discuss about informal letter. So let us see the format of an informal letter. First you are going to write your address. Your address should come in 2 to 3 lines. After writing your address, you will leave one line. After leaving one line, you are going to write the date. Now suppose the day the day when you are writing the letter, the date is say 3rd October. So you will write, the pattern should be 3 October, comma 2020. So this is the proper way of writing date in a letter. Okay, after writing the date, you will again leave one line and then you will write the greeting. Now this means that you will write dear and then to whomsoever this letter is addressed. Suppose you are writing this letter to your sister whose name is Suman. So you will write dear Suman, comma, and then you will start with your letter. So then in 4 to 5 lines, you will write the body of the letter. After finishing with your letter, you will leave one line and then you will do the closing. How to do the closing? For closing, you will write yours lovingly or yours affectionately, or it could be yours friendly, comma. In the next line, you are going to write your name. And you are just going to write your first name in case of an informal letter. You will not write your full name. Children, please remember, while writing the letter, you will write close to the margin on the left side of the page. Okay, so children, now I am going to discuss with you the format of a formal letter. So in case of a formal letter, in the first line, close to the margin, you will write your name, your full name. Then in the next line, you will write your roll number and class section. Suppose your roll number is 25. So you will write roll number 25, then you will put a comma and then you will write your class and section. Class 5 and then whatever section it is, A or B. You will write the name, you will write your section. Then in the next line, you will write the name of the school in which you study. So you study in Jamna Christian Junior High School, so you will write Jamna Christian Junior High School. After writing this, you will leave one line. After leaving one line, you will write the date. Now suppose the date on which you are writing this letter is 1st November. So you will write the date like 1 November, comma 2020. So this is the correct pattern of writing the date. After writing the date, you will leave one line. Then in the next line, you will write the name of the person to which this letter is addressed. Suppose this letter is addressed to the principal of your school. So you will write the principal, comma, then the name of your school, Jamna Christian Junior High School, comma, and in the next line you will write the name of the city where your school is located. So your school is located in Prayagraj. So you will write Prayagraj. After writing this, you will leave one line. After leaving one line, you will give the greeting. Now you will write dear madam or sir. Then you will put a comma. Then in the next line, you will write the subject. Now why do we write the subject? We write the subject to introduce the topic of your letter. After writing the subject, from the next line, you will start with your letter. Okay, you will start with your letter. After you are done writing your letter, you will leave one line and then you will do the closing. Now since children, there was no space over here, so I had to draw a line and show the remaining part of the format on the other side. So please remember that all these things will be written close to the margin. Alright, and it will be on one side, that is your left side. It will be written on the left side. So like I said, after finishing with your letter, you will leave one line and then you will do the closing. How will you do the closing? First you will write sincerely, then you will put a comma, and in the next line you will write your full name. Full name means your first name as well as your last name.